Hello everybody and welcome back to Useful Plays, Oxygen Not Included. We should probably get some water going for the time being. Is that? That's off, okay. Keep these bad boys off. We've got some water and none of it should have any food poisoning. So I'm quite happy to just let these things function as normal. Yeah. Pump some water in there. Looks good. Feels good. What's next? Well. Show me the event overlay. Yeah, it's a cluster of events down here. It's a bad time. This thing, I want this thing gone. I've got a plan. I want to put a vent here. That vent, deconstruct that, add a 9. Are these connected to anything, by the way? Connected up there, okay. Yeah, that's fine. So we can tab back up to fast speed now, by the way. I need to do that. Ventilation. Chuck a gas vent in there. Feels good. And also, like, sweep the infinite things that are in here for whatever reason. The pump's a problem. I've got an achievement. Totally tubular. Probably for a certain number of people, tubing it up. Which I appreciate a great deal. I'm thinking about how we're gonna freaking pipe through here. The pipe's gonna run through here. Shrimp through here. I would assume I cannot tube over, yeah, over something like a gas pump. Ventilation. Mini gas pump. Oh baby. I'm going to put a mini gas pump sideways up here to do the same thing the gas pump currently does, but that way we can have a tube run underneath it. We're so smart. That way we can have a tube that runs into here and then down. Probably across here somehow, or across the bottom of the pond or something like that, or just down here into this like access tunnel. Which, by the way, like we don't need any of that, get rid of it. We can thump down here. And then probably just straight down this way. Into the thing we're building. Or down here into here, probably. You know, like, there's thinking to be done. There's a lot of stuff to think about. Do you know what? You see this design we've got here? One day, imagine this. One day, it's not here anymore. It's down here. Why? Because we could have a transit access tube in there and no door. So that gas cannot escape. The only gas that could ever be in the area down here would be chlorine, and we could work in there without suits on, without worrying about other gases coming in, and then we wouldn't need all of this like egregious gas filters and pumps set up. It sounds smart to me, because then it means we're just pumping everything down here, then down here, then up these pipes. Then it means that we can get rid of this single lane, probably make it a double lane, and the world's our burrito at that point. You know, we clunk this bad boy over one. We're going to have like a nice double wide lane, put a wall in here. What would we extend this for? Probably more bathrooms and showers, maybe. Or second entrance, who knows? We could do whatever we wanted. Larger water tank, probably don't need it, but we could do it. I mean, I think it's a genius idea, right? I think it's super mega smart. And I'm going to ask them to begin construction. Or at least begin planning it out, you know? Like, in here, it'd be here, right? So we can extend this down and it would run next to it, sort of thing. At least that's the way I see it being. There, 3 tall. I mean, it obviously it requires some semblance of forethought, right? So I'm gonna have them do that. All the while they're doing every other thing we have asked them to do. Which, by the way, is a lot. You know, I understand it's a lot. We've asked them to do a huge amount of stuff, seemingly all the time. Oh, do you know what else we can have them do? It's just like we're just getting rid of small things that we should have done ages ago and never did. Like this stuff. We're extending where these guys can live. And we're warming this area up in the process. That's good news. We are going to need to build these temp shift plates out of the same material. I'll have them do that once they've dug all of this away. And put ladders here and here. And how's it looking? Wow, there's minimal carbon down here. That's interesting. Very interesting. It's pretty polluted oxygen-y almost everywhere. Up here in the breathable bit, oh, it's so nice. And I know technically this is also the, quote, breathable bit. But like, there's only so much I can do, dude. We're working on it. And it, you know, part of it is because these things aren't functioning all the time. Lol, psych, they're functioning all the time. So we've got these bad boys going, which is huge, and I love it. I was about to ask how goes this construction. Apparently, pretty freaking well. Get rid of all of that. What else? Oh, let's oops, let's have them mop that up. I'd rather not have all of this spilt down here, if you wouldn't mind. Someone was scolding for a moment there. Not a fan of that. Give me some fertilizer. Why not? And they're almost done with the research. I was about to check. Oop, nailed it. What did we just research? I really couldn't tell you. Multiplexing. Yeah, because it sounds cool. That's right. Multiplexing. Space scanner. Cool. Okay, I think I'm just going to have them go from the top and work their way down, because this stuff is way beyond us right now. One day it won't be, for now it's way beyond us. You know, they work their way down through the stuff we understand. Who is scolding and why are you... Oh, that makes perfect sense. It's miserable down here and you're not functioning. Because... Oh, okay. Now you're functioning now. That's cool, that makes sense. I like that, I appreciate that. Something just happened, I don't remember what it was. I heard like a bring or something. I don't know. Steel, 500 kilograms again. That's good. So they could conceivably build this. Oh yeah, we're going to do something with this as well. Why was that? I don't remember why we on... Oh, I think I remember why. Because we have a copper volcano. We're going to have this copper volcano basically heat everything up down here. And I think we were going to like suck up heat with this thing, maybe? Sounds smart. Sounds like something... Well, if it sounds smart, it doesn't really sound like something we would suggest. But I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure it was. Nice. So you got that going. Looks good. So, obviously you want would you want to pump this room full of gas first? Or put the stuff in and then pump it full? I think you'd want to put the stuff in first. Like these liquid reservoirs. It will require a redesign of these pipes, but that won't be the worst thing in the world. But it would be like... One there, one there. Would it be like that? Airflow tiles. Then deconstruct. Well, out of 9, obviously. Would like all of that. And then I think I'd make these ladders in between. You have them up here. Because it doesn't need to be as wide as it is right now. We just did that because it looked good. Oh yeah, we were going to pump all of this as well. I'd forgotten. We have so many plans. I should stop making more and focus on the ones we have right now. But you can't stop me from making plans. Okay. The reason we're doing this is because we can then have a second set, and I get the feeling that we like having a large amount of liquid reservoirs that can hold a significant amount of water and degermify it. My plan is to do the same thing, by the way, I'll maybe just have a cycle sensor rather than a timer sensor. So it pumps for one full day and then the pumps turn off for one full day. I also think we could afford to put the like component pieces for the whatever you call it, the knot gates and stuff outside. Wait a minute, do these need? Can these be in the wall? Oh yeah, they can. There's definitely they're behind there. Like knot gate, knot gate, knot gate. Right. Yeah. Because we'd have, I don't know where they are now. On the plumbing probably. Liquid shut-offs. Like there and there and there. And they would connect to the automation wire, which I guess we could make out of lead if we really wanted to now. We'll do them like that. Yeah. Oh, I think more research was just finished. It was. We can now build a gas range. Cooks a wide variety of quality food. Is that the next one on the list? It is. So the gas range does interest me. Where would we put a gas range? And do you think it needs natural gas? Of course it does. Okay, this goes back down to a 1 for the time being. Nobody needs to be down here in the scaldingness, okay? It sucks down here. You need more of this. That's not how that works. Okay. This, there. Build that. Because we need more water in here. What's taking overheat damage? Is it a pipe? The metal refinery is taking overheat damage. Overheats at 90 degrees. It's 91 degrees in here. Oh my goodness. It's busted. So, that makes me think we need to make our metal refinery. We can't make it out of steel. Okay. Do you know what we do then? We deconstruct these temp shift plates. Okay. Temp shift plates? Yeah. I know we spent ages building them. But I think we cannot use them because they're just heating this whole area up way too much. And I'm going to be honest, I ain't about it. Mop all of this up as well if you can. It's probably scalding and miserable. If you can just get a little bit of this done. huge. Yep, you build that. Now we've got a little bit of water pumping through here, pumping through this thing, and that should A, fill back up, and B, just cool this whole place down, I would hope. I don't know where this water's coming from. Oh, it might have turned into steam. Wow, what a nightmare. Oh well. We've got other things to think about right now. Like how these bad boys are going to connect. Input, output, yeah? Yeah. Like that. Nailed it. Huge. Research can go towards that. Reach for the moon. Okay. Now, do I dare look at the multiplexer things? Select which one of 4 input signals should be sent to the output using control inputs. Signal distributor. Routes a single input signal out one of 4 possible outputs based on the selection made by control inputs. Wow, okay. So, this thing, huge. Control port? I don't know what that means. Input, output. Oh, so consider this. We use something like this. Let me place this down somewhere so that nobody could ever build it, so that I can just discuss things. Okay. So I think what needs to happen is this is the control port. These are the outputs. These are the inputs. I think what happens is you plug the green signal in and it's like, hey, we're going down here. And that is like when the batteries are dead, the signal comes in, tells these things to turn on. Sounds good. Then there should be one that's like, hey, when the batteries are dead and when the batteries are completely dead and the generators are also completely dead, this flicks up to here. This one then says, okay, turn the generators back on and open up the valve to allow hydrogen and natural gas that are stored up to come through. I think that's what we want to do. I think that's how that should work. And I'll never figure it out, but by golly goodness, I'm gonna try. I want to know. I want to learn. I want to figure it out because it would be so wicked if it worked, wouldn't it? I assume you're all reachable. I don't know why you wouldn't be. Man, it's bright red down here. That's like a scary level of red. Where is that other? Oh, here it is. Yeah, oil reservoir. How do we want to get to that? Probably through here. Something like that, maybe. That includes deconstructing that. Maybe a little bridge there or something. Okay. Instead of doing that, we have printables available. Don't want any of them. I think they just finished, yeah, this stuff. Germ sensors. Liquid and gas pipe germ sensors. That's cool. I like it. Okay. So, obviously we've got a lot of different projects ongoing. You know, we've got those big boy projects happening. Let's look at refinement. What can you build in refinement? You can build polymer presses, metal refineries, kilns. We're going to want them. Algae distiller. We're going to want them. Glass forge. We're probably going to want them. Outputs high temperature liquid. Okay. Molecular forge. We don't need that yet, but we will want one. So I think we want a bunch of oil refineries. Actually, we're also... It's going to get warm down here. We're going to want to make this out of proper materials. We're going to want a bunch of like reservoirs, I think, to hold excess crude oil and excess petroleum when we're not using it. Because I imagine there's going to be a lot of it. And we're going to want polymer presses to make plastic, but they produce steam, so we're going to want an area to collect water, excess water. The whole thing. But it's also wicked, you know, we're figuring it out. Gotta ask. Why are these all off? Okay. Oh. Because the carbon one is off. Gas vent over pressure. Because this thing's off. This thing needs to be back on. And it needs to be pulling gas out. Okay, yeah. And of course, this bad boy's down here just pulling a needless amount of gas up. Don't really need that. It is what it is. 5 broken buildings. Oh yeah, the metal refinery's busted. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's scary. How are we gonna... Oh, they're down here building this as well? Hell yeah. Do you know... I was going to say, do you know what we could probably do is we could do this. Doesn't matter what I was going to say, ignore it. I'm just trying to figure out how we're going to make an industrial area. Like, we want metal refineries, which need to be manually operated. It needs to output water to be cooled, probably with an aqua tuner. Where the hell are we going to put the aqua tuner? In here? In the cold area? Doesn't seem right though. Well, you know what? Is it 200? Anywhere between 200 and 350 degrees? What does it matter if we add more temperature via an aqua tuner? Wow, we're letting the heat out, by the way. I should have thought about that. Okay. How do we how do we like stop that? I need some form of insulation. I think we've got to do something. Actually, no, that should be insulation. I think we've got to do something like this. Okay, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that for now. Have them dig this instead. Okay, here's my plan. Here's my super genius plan. Basically, I think we need to put a big like insulation area in here to stop excess temperature getting out. Is there an insulated door? How do we... I don't know. It's like this is a serious amount of temperature change happening here. He's stuck. Yeah, of course he is. Okay. Okay. Figuring it out. So I think what we want here is basically the temperature will get trapped in this area. In this, what should in theory be a well insulated area. There, everyone over here to sleep. Okay, I'm going to give you another cycle because this is like extremely high priority stuff that needs to be done. Okay, so we're doing this to... First of all, we need to save our people. Actually, that doesn't matter up there. Come on, you can do this last bit. Of abyssalite or something? I should have thought about that before I cracked into literally, like, the heat death of the universe down here. I should have thought that something bad was going to happen. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's an unreasonable build. What if you did that? Okay, it looks a little weird for now. I'm going to be basically just doubling up the insulation layers here. And we'll see how it goes. Whoops. Okay, still unreachable. Yeah, it is what it is. Put that there, I guess. Still unreachable? Okay, what have you deconstructed this? I know I don't need to do this thing. Like, I want it done, you know? You having a laugh? Still unreachable? Alright, build that thing there. Make it reachable, please. Ah, there we go. Cool, sweet. They're going to do the thing. And life will be good. Although they're going to bed now. But I did say that would be the last cycle I'll give you this time. And so I'm going to stick to that. So much water. Starvation? No. I don't believe it. Alright, so we've got a dozen more problems to fix. It is what it is. It's kind of how we do things. Give me some rust, I guess. Cheers. And that's where we're going to leave it for today. Thank you for watching. I should slow this down. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. It really helps me out. And it helps the channel grow and I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel for more content, past and future. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when the videos go live. And check out all the links in the description down below. And I'll see all of you in the next episode where we try and fix literally every problem we've ever made. See ya!